Polymarket plays and analysis. Iran conflict. Important disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video constitutes financial advice, investment advice, or any recommendation to buy, sell, or place bets on any prediction market. Prediction markets involve risk. Past odds are not indicative of future outcomes. Always do your own research. The host is not a licensed financial advisor. Good evening, I'm your host for Polymarket Plays and Analysis. Tonight, we're diving into the latest data from Polymarket's active markets on Iran/Middle East conflict. First up, let's look at market number 1. Will the US invade Iran before 2027? According to current odds, there is a mere 19.5% chance that this will happen, with an opposing view holding 80.5%. The crowd of bettors suggests that the likelihood of a US invasion is extremely low, and the overwhelming majority believe it's not going to happen before 2027. The trading volume for this market stands at $32,804,017, indicating a high level of confidence among participants in their assessment of the situation. Markets currently price the possibility of a US invasion as incredibly remote, with most bettors wagering against such an event occurring anytime soon. Next up is market number 2, will the Iranian regime fall before 2027? The current odds are telling us that there's only a 14.5% chance this will happen, while the opposing view holds at 85.5%. The crowd of bettors suggests that the likelihood of the Iranian regime falling is relatively low. The trading volume for this market stands at $19,010,293, indicating a moderate level of confidence among participants in their assessment of the situation. Markets currently price the possibility of the Iranian regime falling as unlikely, with most bettors wagering against such an event occurring anytime soon. Now let's move on to market number 3, US-Iran nuclear deal before 2027. The current odds are telling us that there's a significant chance this will happen, with a 76.5% probability and opposing view holding at 23.5%. The crowd of bettors suggests that the likelihood of a US-Iran nuclear deal is relatively high. The trading volume for this market stands at $1,642,376, indicating a low level of confidence among participants in their assessment of the situation. Markets currently price the possibility of a US-Iran nuclear deal as likely, with most bettors wagering that such an event will occur before 2027. Next up is market number 4, Iran nuke before 2027. The current odds are telling us that there's only a 7.5% chance this will happen, while the opposing view holds at 92.5%. The crowd of bettors suggests that the likelihood of Iran acquiring nuclear weapons is extremely low. The trading volume for this market stands at $623,846, indicating a low level of confidence among participants in their assessment of the situation. Markets currently price the possibility of Iran acquiring nuclear weapons as highly unlikely, with most bettors wagering against such an event occurring anytime soon. Market number 5, Iran nuclear test before 2027. The current odds are telling us that there's only a 7.5% chance this will happen, while the opposing view holds at 92.5%. The crowd of bettors suggests that the likelihood of Iran conducting a nuclear test is extremely low. The trading volume for this market stands at $196,569, indicating a very low level of confidence among participants in their assessment of the situation. Markets currently price the possibility of an Iranian nuclear test as highly unlikely, with most bettors wagering against such an event occurring anytime soon. Finally, let's look at market number 6, will Iran withdraw from the NPT before 2027? The current odds are telling us that there's only a 7% chance this will happen, while the opposing view holds at 93%. The crowd of bettors suggests that the likelihood of Iran withdrawing from the NPT is extremely low. The trading volume for this market stands at $184,541, indicating a very low level of confidence among participants in their assessment of the situation. Markets currently price the possibility of Iran withdrawing from the NPT as highly unlikely, with most bettors wagering against such an event occurring anytime soon. That's all for tonight's analysis on Polymarket's active markets on Iran/Middle East conflict. Remember to always follow market trends and assess trading volumes when interpreting these data. Points. We'll be back next time with more insights from the world of prediction markets. Polymarket plays and analysis. Recent news about the Iran versus USA conflict has highlighted escalating tensions, with multiple developments potentially impacting the trajectory of their ongoing hostilities. Story 1, U.S. more than capable of resuming war against Iran. Pete Hegseth says Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth stated that the U.S. is more than capable of restarting a war with Iran. This remark comes after President Donald Trump emphasized his red lines for any potential peace deal, including Tehran's inability to develop nuclear weapons. Significance. Hegseth's warning underscores Washington's willingness to use force if necessary, potentially increasing tensions and making it more challenging to reach a peaceful resolution. Markets suggest that this development may lead investors to reassess the likelihood of a military confrontation between Iran and the U.S. Story 2, dozens killed in Lebanon as Israel intensifies strikes. Israel reportedly struck over 100 Hezbollah infrastructure sites and fighters in Lebanon, following PM Benjamin Netanyahu's vow to crush the Iran-backed group. This escalation comes amid ongoing tensions between Israel and Hezbollah. Significance. The heightened violence may lead investors to re-evaluate the risks associated with Israeli-Hezbollah conflicts and their potential spillover effects on the U.S.-Iran conflict. Markets indicate that this development could increase bets against a peaceful resolution in the region, as well as heighten concerns about regional instability. Story 3, Iran says it targeted American base after fresh U.S. strikes. The latest hostilities occur during a fragile ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran, with protracted negotiations aimed at ending their 3-month war. Iran has claimed responsibility for targeting an American military installation in response to recent U.S. airstrikes. Significance. This escalation highlights the ongoing challenges facing diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict peacefully. Markets suggest that investors may reassess the likelihood of a swift resolution, potentially increasing bets on continued tensions and hostilities between the two nations. Story 5, Israel says it has intercepted an air attack from Hezbollah. Israel claims to have successfully intercepted an air assault launched by Hezbollah on May 30. This incident underscores the ongoing threat posed by Iranian proxies in the region. Significance. The successful interception may lead investors to re-evaluate the effectiveness of Israeli defenses against Hezbollah's military capabilities, potentially influencing bets on future conflicts between the two nations. Markets indicate that this development could increase concerns about regional stability and the potential for further escalation. Story 6, omitted due to lack of direct relevance to Iran-USA conflict. In conclusion, recent developments in the Iran versus USA conflict have highlighted ongoing tensions and hostilities. Investors may reassess their bets on a peaceful resolution or continued military confrontations between the two nations. Markets suggest that these events could lead to increased uncertainty regarding regional stability and potential risks associated with Israeli-Hezbollah conflicts. Once again, this content is strictly for informational and entertainment purposes. We are not affiliated with Polymarket or any prediction market platform. Nothing discussed here should be taken as a recommendation or inducement to participate in any market. Consult a qualified professional before making any financial decisions.